Ain't no all national fights, man. We have the national. That's punishing. Iowa fighters get knocked out. And you don't see too many knockouts in amateur boxing because they got the stop rule to stand in their tail.
Yeah.
That's to stop that. And they was knocking them people out.
So you said in your experience in boxing, you was talking about how when you're in those nationals and regionals and they can't see your name, but they can see where you're from. So when them guys see Iowa up there, what
It's easy money.
they already know. Like,
But that's just like when I came here. When I got here, even went to the gym when I started boxing, I knew I didn't even have to see the fighters. I knew where I came from. You know what I'm saying? I come from a boxing city. Yeah, like I told Vincent, hey, yeah, I'm the best fighter in your gym, and I ain't there yet. And then that's how I met Dre.
hold on.
Dre didn't like me.
You went to a new gym and told the head guy that you're the best fighter in the gym without even going to the gym?
Yeah, and I knew that.
And you knew that.
Well, I knew that because it's Iowa. Listen, right now, I could probably go any gym and punish something, especially in some 8-ounce gloves, 10-ounce. That would fight 8 and 10. Ain't too many gonna whoop me. Not here. Now maybe if we go over to Davenport or somewhere, but here,
Damn.
they don't. You know what I'm saying? They got pro fighters that's trash.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn. That's crazy. And do they think how does a person know when they're ready to go from amateur to pro?
When you win a national title.
Woo! What is a national title for those who are unfamiliar with?
That's like the national title is the same thing as the NCAA tournament,
Okay.
the football, college football. It's as high as it goes in the collegiate in amateur boxing.
Okay.
So it is the door. It's like you win a national. That's like winning
A title.
yeah. Like
Ready
you
for
playing
it.
for Duke. That's like y'all won the championship. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And that's why we can go back and back. Any national, any fighters that take that national, they smoke it. And most of the time, it's a select few of gyms who come with these, make these fighters. It's like basketball, that's not born in your blood. Football's not born in your blood. You know what I'm saying? Them coaches make those. And it's the gyms. And like one thing, when I used to box and I used to go to Southeast Des Moines, I stopped going there because he was smoking cigarettes in the boxing gym. Now how disrespectful is that to the fighters? And you claiming this is, you know what I'm saying, what you want to do it. So we got into it about it. But hey man, you know what I'm saying, as a fighter, this is the most disrespectful thing you can do as a coach.
Right. Right.
It's summertime, you can step outside and you can see who. So I used to go there personally to punish his fighter. Like I'm gonna show you.
Hold on.
I used to go there and punish
Let me
his
make sure
fighters.
this thing's recorded.
I did. I used to go punish his fighters for the simple fact of that, like, y'all coach ain't shit. If your coach ain't shit, the fighter ain't gonna be shit.
Damn.
You only as good as your coach. And that's why the levels go up, the coaches change.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk this shit, man. We learning from a seasoned veteran, man.
You ain't gonna get no coach out of the YMCA, and he ain't gonna
Hey,
take
hold on,
Duke.
hold on.
Well, I'm just saying, he ain't gonna take Duke to the championship. You know what I'm saying? That's
Not in boxing.
Listen, even in your case, he's a very good beginner coach.
Okay.
But sooner or later, you're gonna have to advance past that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if he does Muay Thai, and if that's it, then maybe. But most likely, you don't end with the same coach you started in unless that's a father.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Most fighters, they fathers in the corner, and most of them coach them. And that be the only coach that stays the same. If you let everybody else, they go to camp somewhere else. They because you outgrow coaches, and each coach teach you something different. You know what I'm saying? He might be showing you offense, how to attack well, but then okay, now you perfect at attacking, but you don't know how to defend. You don't know how to move. Now you need a new coach for that, because what he don't know, he can't teach you. And it's all about point of views. If you could fight from 3-4 different coaches' point of views, then you become the best fighter you could be. And that's what, like, they don't tell us about, like, Floyd and, like, look at the coaches he had around him. You know what I'm saying? He had his dad, his uncle,
a little bit of Freddie. You know what I'm saying? These are all coaches that's great in different areas. Because in boxing, you don't have, it's a coach for different stuff.
Okay. Damn.
Especially once you reach an elite level, the ball game changes. Now you don't have a choice because of the competition. Everybody else, why would you stick with one coach who's teaching you one way when everybody else's coaches is taking them across the world, across the country, getting different types of aspects and point of views?
Yeah.
Because he who adapts beats the champion. You know what I'm
Did you tell
saying?
him who you related to?
All right, man. You heard it here first, man. We here with a very seasoned veteran in the boxing world, man, and it's an honor to have him in my presence, man. Stay tuned for more from him.